October 1962. For 13 heart-stopping days, the world stood on the very edge of a cliff, staring down into the abyss of nuclear war. This wasn't a movie plot. This was the Cuban Missile Crisis, the closest humanity has ever come to self-destructs. So, how did we get here? It all started when an American U-2 spy plane, flying high over Cuba, snapped some chilling photos. The images revealed Soviet nuclear missile sites under construction, just 90 miles from the coast of Florida. Suddenly, major U.S. cities were within striking range of weapons capable of unimaginable devastation. President John F. Kennedy was faced with an impossible choice. A direct military strike could trigger an all-out war with the Soviet Union. Doing nothing would leave America vulnerable. The tension was suffocating. Kennedy's team, known as XCOM, debated furiously. Some pushed for an invasion, others for diplomacy. In a bold move, Kennedy announced a naval quarantine around Cuba, a blockade in all but name to prevent more Soviet ships from delivering military supplies. He went on television and revealed the crisis to a terrified world. For days, people huddled around their radios, schools ran nuclear attack drills, and everyone held their breath as Soviet ships steamed towards the American blockade line. Behind the scenes, a flurry of secret negotiations was underway. Back-channel communications flew between Washington and Moscow. Kennedy's brother, Robert, met secretly with the Soviet ambassador. It was a high-stakes chess game where one wrong move could mean checkmate for the entire planet. Finally, on October 28th, a breakthrough, Soviet Premier Nikita Khrushchev agreed to dismantle the missile sites in Cuba. In return, the United States secretly promised not to invade Cuba and to later remove its own nuclear missiles from Turkey. The world collectively exhaled. The Cuban Missile Crisis was a terrifying lesson in how close we can come to catastrophe. It forced both superpowers to reassess the dangers of nuclear brinkmanship and led to the creation of the Moscow-Washington hotline, a direct communication link to prevent future misunderstandings from escalating. It is a stark reminder from history of the fragility of peace and the importance of diplomacy in a nuclear age. Thanks for watching. If you found this piece of history fascinating, be sure to like this video and subscribe for more deep dives into the events that shaped our world. See you next time.